This man leans close to the tiger enclosure, filming it pacing. The crowd laughs and kids shout, but the tiger locks its eyes on him, unmoving. At a certain point, it lunges at the glass with a loud thud. He stumbles back, dropping his phone, heart racing, while the tiger stays pressed against the glass, staring intently.
An alligator almost ate me as I was kayaking down a quiet river early in the morning. The air felt still, and the only sound was my paddle hitting the water. Out of nowhere, the water beside me exploded and a giant gator shot up with its mouth wide open. Its teeth missed my arm by just a few inches as the kayak rocked hard, almost flipping over. I kicked the water to push away and watched it sink back under fast.
This kid almost got trampled by an elephant. It happened so fast, and it was one of the scariest things I have ever seen. The kid was standing too close, trying to take a picture. The elephant looked calm at first. Then it lifted its ears and took one big step forward. In seconds, it was charging, and everyone started yelling. The kid froze, but someone pulled him out of the way just in time. Elephants are not mean animals, but they get scared when people get too close. They can feel trapped when many people stand around them. When that happens, they protect themselves by charging. If you ever see one in the wild, you should stay far away, move slowly, and never run or scream. Even one wrong step can turn peaceful giants into real danger. Subscribe to learn more.
I almost got eaten by a lion. It happened when I leaned too close to the fence at the zoo trying to get a better shot. The lion had been lying still the whole time, looking calm. But in one quick move, it jumped at the bars with a loud roar. I froze back in shock as the lion's paw slammed against the fence. Zookeepers ran over, yelling for him to move away because one step closer and I would have been gone.
I almost got eaten by a wolf pack. I was walking alone in a snowy forest when I heard deep growls behind me. The trees were quiet and the air felt heavy. Out of nowhere, 3 wolves ran out from the snowy trees. The leader wolf ran right in front of me and howled so loud that my ears rang. I just kept trying to run. Then the wolves caught up to me close enough that I felt the air move.
I almost got eaten by a bear. Early in the morning, I heard something moving just outside my tent. The air was still. Then a low growl turned into a roar that shook the ground. I stayed completely still, frozen in fear, and checked my camera footage. On the screen, a massive grizzly was tracking me, coming closer. At the last second, it got scared and ran off. I couldn't move, my heart pounding. Maybe the bear isn't the biggest threat here.
I almost got eaten by a leopard. It was staring right into my eyes, and I did not even notice how close it was. The air felt still, and the only sound was my heart beating loud. Then the leopard stopped moving. Its eyes locked on me like it was ready to strike. In one fast move, it jumped at the glass with a loud scream. I fell back and saw the glass shook from the hip. If not for that glass, I would be gone.
I almost got eaten by a mountain lion. It was dead silent in the woods when I stopped to tie my shoe. I felt something watching me, but I couldn't see anything. Then I turned and saw it, a huge mountain lion standing on a rock, staring right at me. It crouched low like it was about to jump. My heart stopped as it stepped closer and let out a scream so loud it echoed through the trees. I slowly backed away until it finally disappeared into the dark.
I almost got eaten by wild iguanas in the Dominican Republic. It started with one crawling out from a rock, staring right at me. Then more came popping out fast and spreading around me in a full circle. They made loud hissing sounds and flicked their tails against the ground, as if warning me to move. Every way I looked, there were more claws and green scales closing in. I froze, hoping they would lose interest before I lost my way out.
I almost got eaten by a tiger. The snow was silent and my breath felt frozen in the air. I turned around and saw a huge white shape moving through the fog. It was walking right at me. Its eyes locked on mine and it stopped for just a second. Then it let out a deep howl that shook my chest. I tried to move, but it just kept coming. The ground shook under me and I never knew fear could feel that real.